and welcome to another episode of EVTV. I'm Hannah Medina.
And I'm Langston James. It's been a crazy year for Eagle Valley so far, with the drastic schedule change, and now we're even looking for a new superintendent. For more, we go to Bernie and Hannah.
On January 23rd, Eagle County Schools announced Dr. Carlos Ramirez, our superintendent since July, had stepped down. According to the district, this decision was mutually agreed upon. One of the main concerns that led to this decision was Dr. Ramirez's compatibility with the district vision.
And when the person that you hired you thought was going to be able to do those things, when you see that they're not matching up, when you see that it's not a good fit, it's disappointing, it's very saddening, but unfortunately our role as a board was to evaluate that situation and determine what was best, again, for our students and what was best overall for the district, and we felt that his approach was not the best fit for Eagle County.
The school district is paying Dr. Ramirez $198,000 to buy him out of his contract. The school board believes this spending is a better choice than having Ramirez complete his contract.
We made the decision that we did because we felt like the long-term impact was not what we wanted, and so we needed to make a decision, and we needed to do it in a timely way that would have the least amount of impact, that would allow us the opportunity to correct, to right the course, and to find a leader that is a better fit and able to move us down and take our vision into the future.
The district says this spending is not negatively impacting the district's budget.
The school district has an overall budget of about $150 million, and we have reserves in excess of $10 million and general fund dollars of around $60 million. So, you know, when you start talking about numbers of that size, the severance package that Dr. Ramirez received becomes manageable.
But the community has different perspectives on the spending decision. In a letter to the Vale Daily, Gypsum resident Ed Spivak wrote, "I guess the severance package for Ramirez, $195,000 plus 6 months of health insurance, is no big deal to the school board members. Those funds could have been better used to improve student outcome." The Vale Daily published an editorial stating their opinion that it's hard to see Ramirez's departure as anything but a failure on the part of the school board. Either the right questions weren't asked, or someone in the hiring process didn't listen well enough to the applicants. Now the school board is tasked with finding a new superintendent. The district is using HYA to find a new superintendent. This is the same company they used to find Dr. Ramirez.
When hiring Dr. Ramirez, it was if that person that they hired from that process was not a good fit or was not successful, then they could run the process again at no cost. So it's kind of a money-back guarantee on the search. So that's the plan, and they certainly are mindful of missteps in that last process. They definitely are going to do more exhaustive background research. They'll be checking references probably more thoroughly than they did previously. So there was lessons learned on their part.
The school board has hosted many community panel discussions to include the community as they move forward in the hiring process. This has been Bernie McManus.
Recently, seniors have been really stressed about their scholarship interviews. We go to Sam for 5 tips on how to prepare you for your interview.
As many know, scholarship interviews can be quite stressful. In the next few weeks, many seniors will be prepping for theirs. Here are 5 tips to help you prep for your interview. Tip 1. Dress to impress. Show the interviewers you are professional. Tip number 2. Make sure you have a firm handshake, introduce yourself, and make eye contact. Whoever's asking you a question, keep your eye contact on them. Tip number 3. Have follow-up questions ready so you seem more prepared. Tip number 4. Show your personality. If you're funny, be funny. If you're spirited, show it. Tip number 5. Make your answers short and concise, but not too short, and don't ramble. Hopefully these tips will help you prepare for your interview. Good luck!
In honor of Wellness Week, we're going to wrap this episode up with a montage that we put together.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of EVTV.